And welcome back to the next episode of The Tale of Three Cities. Now I'm just going to get the dwarfs digging out the trench in the grassy area of the Utopia fortress. They can be doing that while we go over to Paintedroad. We left off at the last episode where we had found that Surlock and Flamebreaker were here, but they're hostile. However, we've managed to make a hole in the wall and we have access to a pick. That means that we can probably get ourselves safe if we play our cards right. Alright, how are you doing? Is the workshop constructed? It is. Right, now, see those granite blocks there? They are no longer forbidden. That granite's not forbidden, and that granite's not forbidden. So at least we got a block and some lumps of granite. So now what I want you to do is to make some hatch covers. Do it out of granite and make me 3 of them. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to dig. We're going to mine a downstairs. We'll do it on the far side of the workshop. We'll do it there. And then underneath that, we'll dig an up downstairs here, here. Then we'll have an upstairs there. We're going to dig a corridor along. And then an upstairs here. And a downstairs there. And then we're going to mine a room out here. In fact, we'll just make it a little room to start with. Okay, then I'm going to take the squad. In fact, I'm going to change the squad a little. I'm going to add Wesley and get him geared up. The outside squad, I'm going to add everybody except Kringle and Largesse. Okay, now let's make sure that they all have the right equipment. Wesley, your weapon is a mace. Kiyahime, your weapon is a mace. Thunder, your weapon is a spear. Even Bigger Al, your weapon is a spear. Carol, your weapon is a spear. Okay, now I'm gonna move our outside squad to here. Alright, let's see what happens now. Oh god, what are you doing? Largesse, you're our miner. Okay, at least Surlock and Flamebreaker, despite being hostile, don't actually seem to have come and attacked us. Maybe what we should do is set up a stockpile and start moving stuff off the wagons. We'll go for a food stockpile. We'll put it over there. Change the settings to include bars and blocks. What's on this wagon? Okay, I wouldn't mind them getting that copper pick and that copper battle axe. So let's change the settings here and enable, yeah, picks are in there. Okay, right, squad A, I'm going to stand you down, go and start hauling things. Who's that? What are you doing? What were you trying to haul? I need to forbid something. All of this is forbidden already. Okay, then we want to build hatch cover here. Right, well, we've got one. That's a good start. Oh, what are you going to collect? Let's get the next hatch cover in over here. Okay. Right, we've collected everything off that wagon. Let's unforbid the things that we've got here. Alright, we'll allow this stockpile to take cloth so that they can bring that thread in. Okay, downstairs. Right, now that we've got more picks, let's get some more people mining. Right, Kringle, you can become a miner too. And we can remove that Mason's Workshop from there. Okay, how's the digging getting on? Right, I want to dig some more now. We're going to come over here away from the main area. I'm going to put a stockpile down here for food. And the weapons, just the battle axes and the picks and the cloth. And then up here I'm going to start off by forbidding the food, and we're going to get the stuff moved downstairs instead. Now that's interesting because Sherlock here is hostile, but he's not actually scaring the people. Who else we got? We've got an eagle. That's fine. What are you people doing? You've got no jobs. There's probably a meeting point that I've left in over there. Let's have a look at zones. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, no, remove that zone. I don't want you running over there anymore. The new zone is going to be down here. That's the new meeting area. Okay. Right, I think we've moved all of the food out of there. So now I'm going to remove that stockpile altogether. They can start moving stuff down. I'm going to change that setting to enable bars and blocks. And I'm going to put in another stockpile here for wood. And now I'm going to unforbid the bits of wood that are around the place, and particularly the bits of wood that are outside. Okay, go get those first. Right, want another stockpile here. We'll allow furniture ammo, coins, finished goods, leather, all of the other weapons and trap components, armor and sheet. Okay, whatever you find, let's get it in. Alright, well, while the dwarf's gathering some of the stuff off the surface, let's head over to the Wild Embark, where we have a demon running around on the surface, which may be completely harmless, or maybe as dangerous as the most overpowered alligator. We've had to bring the creatures inside just to be safe, and so now we're looking at a way to keep them fed. I have sunk a staircase that just goes down and down to the depths. We're going to go crack open the caverns. Now, meanwhile, up here, I'm going to build a mechanics workshop. We'll put that there. We'll make it out of basalt. I think we'll move the mason down here as well, though, while I'm thinking about it. And now that we've got the hatches on the surface all locked, I'm going to take the military alert off, because they can't get out here to do anything. I think we'll start by getting the farm plots built. It'll do. Who are we going to get doing mechanicking and farming? Right, Tammy, you can do farming. And Navy Vet, we'll have you on mechanics. And we're going to want to build some drawbridges pretty quick. We do have 3 logs there, so let's get the carpenter making 3 beds. Let's get a crafts dwarf shop going. So we're not going to have access to wood to make spiky wooden balls straight away. So what we can do is start getting things like goblets made, so we'll have something to sell when the traders get here. Okay, I'd like to build some doors here and here. Is the mason built? Not yet. We can remove the masons up there. Farm plots are built though. Let's get plump helmets, pigtails, plump helmets. How are we doing? Do we still have the demon on the map? We do. It might be that it's not actually dangerous, but if it is dangerous, then we don't stand a chance against it. So we're best off assuming that it's a problem and hoping that it wanders away. Let's see, where should we put the bed? Or maybe build it down here for the moment. Okay, crafts dwarfs. Who isn't a miner? Actually, the people who are miners, who are not digging. Kleiner Dev. We'll have you instead of Bernie working on stone crafting. We can start making some of the things that we need, some goblets and stuff. Like I say, it'll give us something to sell. And it'll be one thing we can do to cheer the dwarves up. We can start making some... We're striking all kinds of nice stuff. Okay, masons there. Let's make some doors. I think I'm going to make the doors out of basalt. On repeat. We'll have doors of basalt. Just keep 2 in stock for the moment. Okay, crafts dwarfs. first of all, we want rock mugs. We'll make them out of chert. Goblets of chert, 5 to 10 will be fine. Okay, mechanics. We're going to need you to make rock mechanisms. We'll make them out of basalt, I think. We'll do these in groups of 3, so that'd be 3 to 6. The forest retreat of Mother Vaulted. A half-day's travel to the southeast looks to your thriving economy for its future prosperity. That might be a bit worrying. That could be the elves right next door to us. And if our economy is better than their economy, they look like quite a big town. Are they having problems, I wonder? Aha! Right, there's the cavern. That's good. Right, now where did we break through? Right there. So we shall cancel all of this and that. Now the next thing that we're going to want to do is to floor that off. So that if we get any flying beasts down there, they won't be able to get into us. Go to the mason. Once you've made those doors, can you make some rock blocks? Let's just see what blocks we... Well, in fact, just make me one rock block. Any one rock block will do. Yeah, that'll do fine. Okay, meanwhile, down in the cavern, we will need to just change things a little bit here. Right, we'll dig upstairs there, and then we'll toggle those markings there. Okay, and now we'll be able to remove the upstairs and ramps just there. And then that we'll be able to floor over now. Alright, we'll build a floor hatch over that one there. Give us a bit of security in the interim. Okay, we'll put the hatch covers back on. Now the miners. We can start seeing some cave moss growing, but we need to increase the area pretty quickly for cave moss. So let's see where we go. Hopefully, I mean, as we move back, because the ground is getting higher, it should be more rock towards the back, but we're seeing a patch of sand here. So I'm going to hope that we've got a little bit more sand along here. There we go. And we can toggle the settings here and get the rest of that mined out as well. Okay, well, we have started to see some cave moss grow up here. Let's move the llamas over to this area. At least now the animals shouldn't starve. So let's build a floor over that hole there with one of those basalt blocks. Okay, so I've got a cunning plan. What we're going to do is dig the first of the trade tunnels to, well, almost to the surface. And then I'm going to get 2 gates put in. And we're going to see if we can tempt it down into the tunnels and trap it in the tunnels. Because if it's underground and it's trapped, then we can go up onto the surface and carry on what we're doing. And then we can dig another tunnel for our traders to use. But at the moment, we've got to worry a little bit about migrants arriving and not being able to get in, and us trying to let them in, and yeah, it could be disastrous. If we can trap it fast enough, I won't need to worry about getting wood from the caverns straight away. We can try doing it this way first. Okay, dwarves, get mining. Right, well, while that's going on, let's head back to Utopia, where the dwarves should have finished digging out that trench by now. Now, let's get the miners, the ones who are sleeping in the trench. Okay, can you please dig that there? Okay, and now remove the ramps. We'll leave these ramps here in place because we haven't got access to the trench otherwise. Okay, right, now the llamas have got somewhere safe to go. So let's put the llamas where the wood stockpile is. See, we'll take them one closer, just there. So pen pasture, set pen pasture, grazing. Yeah, all of you guys, you can come up here. Right, next thing we need to do is to get the base secure. So for that, we're going to need a mason. So where do we want the mason's workshop? Well, I think these 4 are going to be the ones who need access to the surface. So we'll maybe have the carpenter and the shearer, milker, but that sort of thing over here. Yeah, maybe we'll put the stonemason over this side. So let's toggle some markings so they can do the rest of that. Then come on down, you can do this bit and go to there and dig that bit. Okay. Now let's build a workshop. It's the Stonemasons Workshop. And we'll have it, let's say there. Make it out of basalt. Now the miners in the meantime who are not doing anything, let's get them working on, say the carpenter will probably be the next one because we're going to need beds. I'd like to get beds made before the end of the month. So if we're going to put the carpenter, I think there. Yeah. Let's toggle the markings on that. We might as well dig the rest of that out. And then that. And that. Okay, you're done. So now let's add, we want 2 doors. And now we want some hatch covers as well. Make basalt hatch covers. On repeat. Yes, workflows. Hatch cover of any. I don't want to keep a huge number in stock. I'm going to say 1 to 2. Okay. And then the first thing I'm going to want to put in place is the door. Put it in planning mode. And we'll have doors. I'll just put them inside there. And then the hatch covers. I'm going to want hatch covers on planning mode. Want one over each of these. And there. We're also going to want them over here too. Okay, how are you doing? Right, build a workshop, a carpenter's workshop. And we'll put that there, out of basalt. Okay, so we have some miners doing nothing. Let's get them starting to dig out some bedrooms. So we'll do maybe because we've got some bedrooms already connected here for this one and for this one. So we'll get those bedrooms done first. Okay, well, while things are going well at Utopia, let's check back in at Paintedroad. I've had an idea of something that we can do which will increase our security quite significantly. Let's try and build a hatch cover there, because you never know. Oh, fantastic. Right. I'm going to lock that hatch cover. And that keeps us safe from anything that's coming up from underground. All right. We need to get on with making the stuff that we need. So I'm going to, first of all, some farmland. The soil's really thin, so we're going to have to put it on this level. So we'll put an upstairs there and a downstairs here. And then we'll mine out an area here. Let's make it a bit smaller than that to start with. In fact, we'll just make it that big while they get going. Okay, let's start building some workshops. We need a carpenter's workshop. Sure, out of jet. A mason's workshop. Out of dolomite, sure. Okay, we need someone to be a carpenter now. Carol, you can be the carpenter. Alright, now make me a bed. Make me 3 beds, that'll do to start with. How are we looking upstairs? Okay. Right, when we get those beds, put the beds in here. Alright, let's deconstruct those wagons and we'll get the wood out of those as well. What's that there? Plump helmet spawn, we'll have that. We'll have that. And we'll have that. Right, let's build some farm plots. We'll have one there. And we're going to need someone to be a farmer. Thunder, you can be our farmer. Alright, let's dig this out a little further. Alright, now let's build another farm plot down here. . We'll dig back along here and we'll see if we can get some cave moss growing for the animals. An ambush. That must have been Cummel, I'm guessing. Yeah, Cummel's still downstairs. Let's unforbid these copper cages, get them down, and we'll start building some traps soon. Another ambush. Oh, poor Cummel. Okay, in here I want you to do plump helmets all year round. Sweet pods. Pigtails. Pigtails. Plump helmets. I tell you what wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's grab those 2 beds. And let's grab those 2 doors. Well, I think that's about all we got time for this week, so thank you for watching. And if you're enjoying the series, why not subscribe? I see you all watching there. I see you in my stats. So many more of you watching who are not subscribed, especially you guys on Reddit. But I hope you're enjoying the series. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.